Straight Talk No Chaser. I am Felicia D, aka FDZ, and this is my co-host
Nick Knight
and
Dale Moncrief.
And today we are going to be sampling Bookers. Can you guys tell us a little bit about what we're trying today?
Absolutely. So we're gonna have the first two batches of Bookers, which is a barrel-proof bourbon, 6 to 8 years, made by Jim Beam Distillery.
Okay.
So each mash bill is a little bit different depending on how they blend it, where it's at in the rack house. And so on the right we have 01. On the left we have batch 2 of 2021. So yeah, anything you want to add to that, cuz?
Nah, this is just the Donohoe batch.
Yeah, well, you're right. Yeah, that's a good point. Good point.
So,
each batch does have a different name.
They have a different name.
So 01 is the Donohoe.
Right.
And this one's a Tagalong.
There you go.
Tagalong.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm eager. By the names, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's got me feeling excited a little bit.
Yeah, you know Bookers, every year they do 4 batches.
Right.
About every 3 months, and each batch has a different name, different blend, about the same age. Now FDZ, breathe easy with these because these are all going to be about 123 proof and up.
Yeah.
Woo.
And so,
Yeah.
Okay.
129 proof with this one right here.
All right, Booker.
yeah. So sometimes if you're at home, you're watching this, and you want to try these, and you're new to kind of the bourbon world, couple of drops of water, limestone water, maybe an ice cube.
There you go.
But here, we're straight talk.
Straight talk. So she's straight.
No chasing.
No chasing.
No chasing.
Absolutely.
Gotta do it.
All right, well, listen.
You know
Where we going, left or right?
You choose.
I'm left-handed, so we going left.
All right.
You know.
Yeah. So on the left we have the 0201,
Okay, so
which
this
is the Tagalong, right?
Tagalong,
Okay,
yeah.
nice.
Okay.
All right.
What's the proof on that one?
That one is 127.
127.
Yeah, 127 proof.
What's the highest proof you ever had, cuz?
On one of these,
Yeah.
I think 133.
Really?
Yeah, I think 133, 134.
Mm.
So first thing for me, color. Color is always fairly consistent. You're gonna get the beautiful caramel.
Sure. Light amber.
Yeah.
A lot of clarity.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost a little thin for me personally.
It looks that way.
Yeah,
You know,
it does look that way.
Yeah.
I just would expect a little more body given something that's
Sure.
uncut and unchill filter. So
Yeah.
just from the color, I'm gonna give it a 7.
7.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna give it a 6. Really, I want to give it a 5. And like you said, just based on what we're talking about here, we're talking about higher proof, really higher proof, uncut, unchilled. And it just looked regular, degular a little bit. But hey, that's me.
Yeah, I can't say much. I can't say I'm anticipating much based on the color. So I'm gonna give it a. I'm gonna be right there with you. I'm gonna give it a 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what about the nose?
So heavy dried fruit.
Mm-hmm.
That's there. I mean, that's like
That's
it's
super
very,
apparent,
Yeah,
right?
it's very apparent. Yeah, it's.
I'm gonna go ahead and get this out the way. It's a 10.
It's a 10.
The nose for me is an absolute 10. It smells the dried fruits, the small bit of maybe bananas.
Oh man, that's what I was getting
Yeah.
ready to say that. Like
Yeah.
I'm definitely getting that dried banana smell.
But it's
in
like
there.
a sweet, like a ripe banana.
Yeah, like
Like
an
it's got-
aged banana.
It's
And
got
I like,
some because that's like the caramel
Yeah.
sugars that's
I
in
like
there.
that.
yeah, it smells amazing for me. So
Yeah, it's really
It is good. It's good. I'm not gonna give it a 10. I'm gonna give it an 8.
okay.
I want a little bit more of the permeation, but I like it.
Maybe if you put a little extra in your glass, you get more permeation.
Yeah, maybe so. I don't know. I think it's. I'm enjoying it though. Like the more I smell, the first time it hit me, right, and then the second time I kind of pulled it away and came back to it. That's really enjoyable. I'm gonna give it a 9.
A 9.
Yeah.
Alright, so 8, 9, 10.
Yeah. Now that being said, this bottle has been open a little while, so it's got a chance to air out. You know, a little
Sure.
bit of the ethanol's kind of evaporated. So this is what we're smelling today right now. That's what we got. And so,
Alright.
all right, you guys ready?
Well,
Yeah.
let's do it.
Salud.
Nasrovia.
Cheers.
Cheers. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah.
wow.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and get this out of the way as well.
It's very exciting.
A 10.
Wow.
Hey, dang. You didn't even let it hit the back of your throat yet.
I don't
mean,
have to because it tastes like it smells.
I hear that.
It's like it bloomed. Like as soon as
Right,
as it hit your tongue, it was like this warmth that just filled. I mean, that's a pretty
Dang.
good experience.
Oh,
Very complex for sure.
It is. I'm going to say something, and it's pause worthy. Pause worthy. It exploded in my mouth. Super
I was
pause.
gonna say it bloomed in my mouth, but
Right, she
I wasn't
definitely
gonna
went down
say
the
that.
right path.
Yeah.
exploded.
It was
What
fire.
are we doing here?
But it did. Like, it had a burst of flavor.
Yeah,
Like,
And,
nice
and
little
the
burst.
heat brought the
Yeah.
flavor with
Oh my
it.
God.
I hear that.
10.
Yeah, 10.
I'm going with the 10 too. 10's across the board.
10's across the board on that. No,
On that
no
one.
lie.
That's enjoyable.
Like you said, you get everything that you smell.
Everything.
And then some.
And then
I'm
some.
actually getting some chocolate too, some dark chocolate in there too on the taste. Now I did have some dark chocolate earlier today, so that might be kind of bringing that out a little bit. But
No, I can see that.
I'm kind of getting that a little bit.
You know what I'm really liking about this is the texture.
Yeah.
It's smooth, and then like you said, the experience of the way that it hits your tongue and the warmth in your mouth. Like usually you don't feel that until it's somewhere in here. But
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
it's like as soon as it hits your mouth, it's like one of those spearmint commercials.
And then with the gum, and then
I like that.
the window fogs up to your
Right.
I like that. I like that. No, definitely, man. My best part for me is what we like to come up next to though is the finish.
Yeah. So when it talks about the so the flavor notes on here, just kind of looking at it,
Okay.
you're gonna get caramel and vanilla,
Okay.
balanced sweet brown, wood sugar flavor notes, charred white oak barrels, and that's really all it gives. Now, what's interesting,
Really?
I don't get the sweet brown like the wood sugar.
Sure.
Maybe you could call that the chocolate.
The chocolate,
maybe,
Yeah.
or maybe that banana.
Do you think it's more chocolate or vanilla?
Maybe both.
They describe it as vanilla,
Could be
but
like it could be a mixture.
Right.
Possibly.
Because
Right.
I think like when you kind of are thinking like banana, because it's like obviously we're not talking about like literally banana.
Right.
But that banana is like a combination of something that's on the palate. It has like that vanilla
Sure.
kind
Sweet,
of essence to it,
savory.
but then it touches
yeah.
it like bridges into the chocolate.
Right. Okay.
So-
Okay.
Maybe, but nonetheless, 10.
Hey. 10.
10's across the board.
Across the board.
This is one of my favorite things that we've tried.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah, I love to hear that.
I'm up there. It's up there.
So talk to me, cuz, finish.
10. My mouth is permeating as fuck right now.
As fuck.
As fuck.
I've never heard this phrasing before.
Listen,
my mouth is permeating
As
as
fuck.
fuck.
Nothing else to say.
AF.
AF.
Yeah, it's a party in my mouth right now. No pause. Because I'm a lady.
Because she's a lady. We're going to assume the party in their mouth was a 10.
We are strictly talking about the alcohol.
Strictly the alcohol.
Strictly the alcohol.
That's it.
That's it.
Nothing
That's
more,
it.
nothing less.
Nah, I hear that though. So I mean,
I'm giving it a 10 by the way.
yeah, I was
so
about to
don't ask
say.
me,
What
but
you, I was
ain't
going
giving
to
it a
say.
10.
So what are you giving it down?
Give it a 10.
10.
10.
Listen, man. Does it deserve anything more? I think so.
Yeah. Now, this is when it's interesting. That's easy. Pair value, whether food or cigar. Now, I'm going to talk cigar. I know y'all like to talk foods and desserts. I'm going to talk cigars.
Who is y'all?
Well, I don't like to point elbows, but
I cannot.
So, what do you think for pair value?
Man, I mean, you could do a lot. You could do a lot with that. It's good by itself. So I think it's gonna be good with pretty much anything you put it with. But I think like a charcuterie board with like maybe some grapes, some prosciutto,
Some dried fruits.
some dried fruits,
Yeah.
like a good apple smoked Gouda cheese would be really good with that.
I think that would definitely bring some of those wood notes forward and really balance it out. Maybe being a little creaminess of some brie.
Yeah.
There you go. Definitely
Yeah,
brie,
yeah.
coarse mustard in there.
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
My goodness.
It does sound quite delicious.
Yeah, I wish we had a charcuterie
Well,
list.
I was gonna say I got
We got to
kitchen
bring
at
this
the house.
back. We got to bring this back just for the charcuterie.
Definitely
list.
run that back, Turbo.
Absolutely. So, what is that? What are you giving it from a rating standpoint?
I'm giving it another 10. I mean, because I don't think you can go wrong with that.
Okay.
I don't think you can do any wrong.
Okay. No, cuz you first, cuz I'm gonna shock you, but go ahead.
I bet. For me personally,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give it a 5.
Really?
Oh, now that's shocking to me. Okay.
I am.
Okay, come talk to me.
I'm gonna give it a 5 because for the way I smoke and the way I drink, this will clash
Okay.
for me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I have to get something that's not really in my norm and
Mhm.
get a Connecticut wrap.
Gotcha.
Type of cigar.
Hey, I'm respecting and picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna give this the ultimate respect, and you're gonna understand what I'm about to say.
Alright.
A 1. Now work with me, people. Now work with me.
Yo, he goes
Shocking.
10, 1.
Shocking.
Because it's so damn good, I don't want nothing interfering with it.
And now you know
I feel that. No,
I
for
get
sure.
you.
For sure.
I
For
get you.
sure.
Now,
I mean-
but if I was gonna do anything,
Yeah.
some dark chocolate
Yeah.
or chocolate.
Yeah.
That's the only thing, because I want something to counterbalance that heat.
Sure.
Or maybe, like you said earlier, accentuate those vanillas and those chocolates, or the sweet woods as they call them.
Right.
But anything outside of that, I say, I don't want it. It's
Yeah,
so delicious.
Yeah, by itself.
Yeah, I don't want
that's
anything.
like the things that came to mind.
Yeah, that was
it
like,
all
you hit it right on the head.
It was all
You hit it right on the
food.
head.
Yeah.
It's like right there, boom.
Absolutely.
Man,
That's
that's
crazy.
that's gonna be good for Thanksgiving.
Yeah. This might be my top 3 bookers of all time. Rocking Chair, which I believe is 03, 2016, or maybe 020 or 02, 2016. Don't quote me on that. And then Tommy's Batch. Love Tommy's Batch. Oh, Tommy's Batch was absolutely phenomenal. I'm sorry, I digress, but I'm just saying.
I mean,
This
I just
makes.
wanted to live vicariously through you for a moment there while you
Yeah.
were closing your eyes, blinking hard as hell.
I
Like,
was. Listen, I was in a space. I'm not gonna lie to you.
it was touching you.
It was
It was touching you.
It's in my soul. As old folks say, it got some holes
Right,
up
got
me.
the holes up.
It got a holes up me.
It'll rock you to sleep.
Absolutely. I'm telling you. Matter of fact, if you give me some time with it, I might make it number 1. But for that right now, top 3 for certain. It's
I hear that.
absolutely
I hear
great.
that. I hear that. I like that. I like that. Well, shoot, man. Listen, let's go ahead and move on to the second one.
Okay.
Donohoe's Batch. Is it going to top? Tag along.
We'll see.
More to be revealed.
So
Absolutely.
just for clarity, this is before this. This is the
Yes.
predecessor.
Well, this is 01, 2021, or batch 1 of 2021, or batch 1 of this year.
Okay.
So,
And this is the second batch.
That's the second
batch.
batch.
Okay.
Yeah, correct. All right. Now, from a color standpoint, I'm going to say the same.
Yeah, it's the same.
About a 5.
It's a little bit deeper. It's a little bit deeper. What did I say last time? 6.
I think you gave it a 6.
Yeah,
I gave it a 5. You gave it a 6.
I give it a notch up. I give it a 7.
Okay.
It has a little more. It doesn't really have the legs that one did, but it's also just like a solid, or maybe it does.
I feel like it does have the same amount of legs. I mean, if you, well, at least for what I'm getting, as you're kind of letting it come down the glass, it's holding.
I would say not as much on my glass as it was before, though. Like that's the first batch, honestly.
Okay.
The first one seemed like it was it was thicker. Now
Okay.
this one's a higher proof, right? That one's 127.
No, that one's a higher proof actually. This one's 125.3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Maybe that's
yeah.
what we're seeing with the
6
the
years,
laser.
11 months, and 4 days aged.
Absolutely. So let's go ahead and get the nutmeg and that color out the way. FDZ, what you got?
I'm going to go with the 7 on
7?
the color.
Okay.
It's a notch up from the last one. It's got a little more depth to it.
Okay. And I think I got a 5, right?
Same.
And
Yep. 5 here. 5.
So-
5, 5, 7.
nose.
That one's more floral, not as pungent.
It's not as pungent. Very true.
This one, I feel like I get a little more like of a cinnamon feel. I don't get as much of the dried fruits. I do get some of the banana, but I get a lot more methanol and ethanol from this, so I get more alcohol.
Yeah, definitely. That's
But
why I'm kind of like was saying.
Now this
like,
bottle's been open just as long as the other one, obviously, right?
Bottles on, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Now I'm gonna get this off the way on the nose. I'm gonna give this one a 6.
it's not.
It's more alcohol-y.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
not. It's just not there as the first one.
Yeah. Like the first one I smelled it and made my mouth water.
Yeah,
This one is just
this
like
one's.
Yeah.
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 I'm gonna be right there with you, cuz. I'm gonna give it a 6.
That's a
With
respect
hopes.
6. That's a respect 6.
No, for sure. With hopes that taste is gonna be better.
Okay.
Were you gonna give it a 6 with hope?
I'm gonna give it a 6 with hope.
I'm not-
No hope.
I'm not as excited, and not to. I mean, maybe it's because this one was just so interesting.
That's always
Sure.
a difficult one.
But really, I can't. I'm not getting much anticipation from this.
Okay.
Right? I mean,
Okay.
it's like
Okay.
it's not. I don't feel like that's contributing to what's coming next. So I'm gonna give it a 3.
Really?
Who knows?
Okay.
All right. I mean, I understand it though.
I do.
understand it.
Now I want to do something a little different this time.
Okay.
Before we take a taste, and you know what? No, I'm not going to do it. I was going to say let's talk about the flavor notes that says in the card. Let's wait, because I don't want to influence what we're thinking. Sony, no, don't
There
look.
you go, there you go.
Yeah. Hey, salud.
Knock it off, y'all.
Cheers.
Cheers. Wow. Now that
Jesus.
is dark chocolate richness.
I
That is heavy and sweet.
Definitely getting that sweet. I don't know if it says dark chocolate. Maybe.
I'm getting dark cherry.
Yeah, I was gonna say a fruit myself.
Okay.
Like
Well, you know, sometimes dark chocolate has that dark cherry kind of.
Yeah.
I hear that.
It's something dark, rich, and sweet.
Yeah.
But how about that?
Yeah. But I'm getting that's what I'm getting, like a really dark cherry, not really like a sweet cherry. It has that bitter bite.
This is rich.
Yeah.
It's just, I'm gonna say this.
This just gave me goosebumps. I ain't gonna lie.
The last one I gave a 10 on mouthfeel. Pause. I'm gonna get this out the way and give this one 10 as well, because this is heavy and rich and delicious. I know I'm skipping some things.
No, you said a 10 on mouthview. I have never heard this before.
Okay, finish, mouthfeel, texture.
Oh, okay.
Nicholas. Hey, listen, I'm gonna call you full government name right now. Nicholas Alexander, and don't you do it. And you better not. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I don't want no troubles.
Okay.
Okay.
No, I agree on that. It's like, it's very smooth. I will say, like, as much as I enjoy the texture of this first one, this one, it does have a little more weight.
Sure. Oh, that's good. I can see that. So with that being said, what are you gonna give it then on the taste?
On the taste?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good, man.
Second time I taste it, that's definitely more. I'm gonna give it an 8. Because it's good.
Yeah.
It's good, but man, that was just.
I hear that. I'm right there with you. I don't think I could drink the second one as much as I could drink this first one.
I agree.
You know what's scary? I understand it, but here's my humble opinion.
Go ahead.
Only because I've had this before, right?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
When I first had this one, you couldn't have convinced me this wasn't going to be top 3 bookers of all time.
Mm-hmm.
I think if we had had that one first, you feel differently about the second one.
Possibly.
And so, because, a little cheat here, because I've had it before,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go ahead and get this out the way. It's a 10. Because truthfully, before I tried this one, that one was in my top 3s of all time. It's because it's so rich. It's unique. Like, I can't think of anything that I've had in recent history that had such richness in terms of like that dark cherry, that dark chocolate, just that really dark bitter sweetness. That's what I'll call it. Like a bitter sweetness. It's just a unique thing for me. And because of the uniqueness, I gotta give the flavor a 10 and the taste a 10.
I hear that. The only reason why I really give it an 8 is it's a little bit more bitey.
Really?
Yeah,
I think
I do too. I agree with him. I think
Okay.
it's a little more on the alcohol side.
Yeah, just
That's
right.
It's a different type of fire.
Right.
It's like a white fire.
There you go.
Where this was a warm fire.
I like that.
I think, well, you know, like we talked, I think with that weightiness, that heaviness of this one, that richness, probably that burn, right?
Sure.
Whereas this one may have been less viscous, but a little more bursty, right?
Sure.
This one is kind of weighty and kind of lingers and kind of heavy. At least that's how I'm seeing it right now.
Got you.
But man, the texture.
No, it's great.
It's phenomenal.
They're both,
The texture.
both great.
Okay, gotta do it.
So look, so
What notes
we're
does it say
going with
we're
the notes
supposed
on
to
this
be?
one?
I think so. It might be on the back side.
It's on the back side of
I think
this?
so. Towards the bottom?
Nothing. It says the aroma has vanilla and some baked spice.
Okay.
It doesn't give you a taste though.
Oh, come on, Jim Beam.
Yeah, that?
Come on, Jim Beam. Come on,
On the other
Bookers.
side?
No.
That's rude. How you guys gonna give us notes right here?
Yo, it says with a finish that is pleasant and fulfilling, especially in these cold winter months. Like that's where it goes next.
It's
I
not
would
wrong.
definitely like to drink this in the cold though.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Like
Well, it's
if you're-
definitely gonna warm
It's
you
gonna
up.
warm you up.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
definitely gonna warm you up.
Hey, like the old folks say, get you a toddy. Get you a toddy, get you some tea.
Right.
Get you some of that there. Go right at that Bookers and
Oh
put it
my
in.
god! Now, if you put this over a candle, like like a bourbon warmer.
Oh,
Oh my god! I think it would kind of burn off some of that alcohol, so you really get all that stuff that you loved about it, all that and that velvety smooth
Okay,
texture. It's gonna
okay.
kind of burn off some of the the alcohol bite that's on the top, and you're really just going to be able to appreciate
Almost
what
appreciate
it's
everything.
like.
Kind of, yeah, like taking it out a little bit, reducing it down a little bit.
That's an interesting concept.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get on the
Yeah,
concept.
as it gets cold outside, we're gonna start bringing out the warmers. We're gonna get into that.
I am
That'll
upset.
be some of the crafted cocktails where they may not be crafted, but it may just be how we're serving it.
Hey, that's a fact.
Nothing
Crafted
wrong with
cocktails coming soon.
Coming soon.
Absolutely. So talk to me. What are you giving it for a flavor?
Finish?
What did you give your flavor?
Yeah, we gave it an 8.
You gave it an 8. You
Yeah.
gave it an 8. I don't think she gave us one.
I think I did give it an 8.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I'm giving it a
You
10.
gave it a
I
10.
told you I'm giving it a 10.
Yeah, we looked at you crazy a little bit.
But I
it
told
was
you my
your 10.
finishes, I'm giving it a 10 as well. You know, so
I will give it a 10 on the finish.
I'm going to give it an 8 on the finish. It's not really
he's just being stubborn.
I'm not being
He's being stubborn.
I'm not being stubborn. It took me 3 sips to even like really, stay in the mouth like that.
I
honestly.
can still feel it though.
I can
I
now,
can
but
still like roll it
So then
around.
you-
off the
what
first,
do you
but
want from it,
I'm just
Nicholas?
saying, off the first rip on the first one,
I'm
it was
not-
like, right there.
See,
I don't need to go back
that's
some
a
more.
happy
It is
finish.
still there.
I'll say this. This one's better in the front, and this one's better in the back.
You think so?
Yeah,
Hey,
they're like sisters.
one's
know-
better
y'all
from
know
the
what I'm
front
talking
and
about.
one's better from the back.
Okay. Well, I mean, listen.
Nope. Nope.
They have different
I'm gonna let that
assets.
settle over my head.
Hey,
They have different assets.
remember that old
They have
Kanye line?
different assets.
They're both
They was-
pretty.
You never mind.
All right,
You
all
know,
right.
there's the old Kanye line. You saying one was name was Bridget, one was name was, and you missed it. They sisters. That's a Kanye line. I'm gonna play it for y'all. Someone else that knows what I'm talking about. The Kanye line. We're talking about the sisters. My two compadres here.
It'll be down at the bottom.
It will. As a matter of fact, she's right. I'm gonna put it down. Matter of fact, it might be our musical overlay. She's right.
Well, if that's the case, yay. Hook us up with some more bottles, bro.
I don't think Ye has bottles.
Oh, he might not. I don't know.
Yeah,
Then we need to talk to
got-
Jay, not Ye.
I mean,
Got
listen.
the ugly shoes.
Nope.
Kanye's
You know,
not good.
we know we don't allow any Kanye slanders in these parts. I refuse.
I'm
Ye,
not slandering the man, but the shoes. Let's be honest. But that's not what we're here for.
That's not what we're here for, because
We're not here
We're
for
talking
that.
about
Exactly.
bookers.
We-
That's
we're
a
talking about
different
bookers.
episode.
Booker knows bookers. Okay. Pair value. Let's get back on task.
So pair value for me is going to be about the same as the first one. I give it a 5 because I have to drink something I'm not normally smoking with. I mean, I don't normally smoke with.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
Well, you have to smoke something.
Smoke something
you
to
don't
drink
normally
with.
drink with. I think that's
Right.
what you meant.
You know what I meant?
No, I didn't.
They knew what I meant.
I know they didn't.
They knew.
We trying to get
what
some
I meant.
clarification. Okay, you're right. They knew. We'll find out. If they
I
know.
think personally that this would go very well with like a Madura.
A Madura?
Yeah.
I ain't never had a Madura. I've had a Madura.
A Madura.
He is up here for all the smoke today. I don't know what they're
I
saying.
have no
No
idea.
clue.
Excuse me. Switch
Jeez.
the vowel.
I
Can
know,
I buy a vowel? Is that okay? Can
Hey,
I buy
please,
a vowel?
please buy
Is
the
that
right
all right?
one.
I'm gonna buy a vowel.
A-E-I-O and you sometimes. Why?
Like I said before, I am a rookie at cigars,
That's okay.
but I have had very good ones.
Okay.
And a Maduro.
Madura?
A Maduro.
Madura.
I believe will go
You
very
gotta put
well.
your pinky out if you gonna do
Hey,
that.
right, look at that. I'm a dude.
Madura.
You know what?
Maduro.
Actually, a Pinky's Out would be a really good cigar to go with this.
Pinky's out?
It's an Alec Bradley.
I don't know if I've ever had that one,
Yeah.
actually.
It's
Called
called
Pinky's
Pinky's
Out?
Out.
It's called Pinky's Out.
I need to try
Yeah,
this.
it's a really good cigar.
Pinky's out.
CigarClub.com. Yeah,
Check
that's
it
where I
out,
got 'em
people.
from.
Pinky's
Yeah.
Out.
CigarClub.com. I ain't never had one. I'm gonna order
Yeah.
one today. Or you got some extra?
I do. I bought a 10-pack.
Oh, well, that means it's gotta be good. It's gotta be
Matter of
good.
fact, you know what we should probably do? We should make that our first cigar review. Pinky's out.
I'm okay
Pinky's
with
Out?
that.
You like that?
I'm actually okay with that.
Done.
Actually
I like
brought
that.
Hey,
it up.
Sunday smokes, Pinky's out. I love it. Let's
There
go.
it is.
Oh,
There it is.
Yeah.
Cigar Club, when you see this, I mean, holla at us. You know what I mean?
We're gonna tag you.
Hey,
He is gonna tag you.
I'm a subscriber.
We just did an event, so, you know.
There you go.
She's a subscriber.
There it is.
I'm not. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not.
Right, okay. So wait, back on track.
Yeah.
Back on
Pair
track.
value.
Pair
What was
value
yours?
for me. So I'm gonna give it a 5 still, just because it has to be a medium mild smoke,
Okay.
That's
and
based on
in
your
a Connecticut
preference?
wrap. Like it can't be any type of nice dark leaf. It's got to be a real light leaf.
Interesting. Okay, cuz.
For me.
Okay.
Just because I don't want them to fight.
I got you, but I don't have one for you. But not. No, I'm going ahead and Felicia.
You gave her 1 the last time.
I did out of respect and decency, because I respect something that is great.
Just so I can redeem myself, I may not know how to pronounce it correctly, but I do know how it's made. And a Maduro is made of all of the top leaves.
Right.
Yeah, so that's why it's a very high quality cigar, and that's why I think like the flavor is going to travel all the way through it, and
bang.
That's why I'm giving this a 10 on the
yeah! I knew I liked her. I knew this reason I liked her. For the record, I'm giving it a 10 as well. Talk to him. Talk to him. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, that thing is so complex, so heavy on the mouthfeel. You gotta pair that with something phenomenal. Those dark, resinous, deep.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on there.
All that.
Do you, bro? Do you?
10. I'm talking about Connecticut.
Just remember, in the first one, he gave it a 1.
Out of respect.
He gave it a 1.
Out of respect.
He go from 1 to 10.
We're talking about 2/5.
I mean, I'm just saying.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hey, listen. Here's what I did.
And a 5th.
If you want to take it a 1 and a 10 and put it together, that's what's that? 5.5. Call it a 5.5. It's still good though. We know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. You heard it.
That's some real ignorant ass man.
11 divided by 2 is 5.5. I don't see that's that Columbus Public Education showing up.
Listen, I didn't go to Columbus Public Schools.
For sure. I'm good.
Yeah, no, for sure. Listen, I think these two are really great. I'm looking forward to more Bookers, honestly.
Oh yeah. I mean, generally you can't go wrong here.
Nah.
Although there may have been like some things where we varied in our preferences, generally across the board, this is good.
This is it.
You guys should definitely try it.
These two are buys. And MSRP, I always like to talk about at least here where we're at. These range from about $89 and $99. Bookers have been going up in price recent years. However, I would say these two would be the ones to buy this year. Obviously, number 3, I haven't had yet. I don't think.
I was going to say, we haven't had that yet, so we're going to have to go get that.
Yeah, as soon as we find it and we can say, nail that down, we'll give that a go-see. But purchase, for, at around, like I said, $90, $100. Anything more than that, you pay too much.
Pay too much, for sure. I like Bookers, so I love them. I love me some Little Book, though.
What you guys did not hear in that is that is a Little Book. Would you please open the Little Book plug? I see what's really shaking out there. He wants me to break out the Little Book vertical. No. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it.
Let's give it a go.
No, cuz for you, I got you.
My man. That's all I ask. That's all I ask.
You know what? Our next episode will be Little Book for cuz. Got you, cuz.
I did this for y'all.
Hey, my name is Dale Moncrief.
I'm Felicia D.
Nick Knight.
Hey, this is Straight Talk No Chaser.
Hey.
Peace.
Peace.